important match without Neil Simpson, Phil O'Donnell and Ian Ferguson, who are among 10 players injured. Manager Tommy McLean has suffered more than most on this front since winning the Scottish Cup 2 seasons ago, but he has a good record against Celtic. Obviously relishing this game is Davy Cooper, without doubt one of the best players ever produced in this country. The former Ranger, at the age of 36, retains his terrific appetite for football and has played in every match so far this season. Celtic are at near enough full strength for a match they really must win. They have a difficult European tie coming up, but 2 points from this game today are vital to keep in touch with Rangers, especially with another Old Firm game looming. Re-established in the side is Mark McNally, who today makes his 5th consecutive start after a few games as substitute. He suffered badly from injury last year, but has now put those problems behind him. The referee is Bill Innes from Steps. So it's Celtic, the only unbeaten team away from home in the Premier League, who start this match. In fact, Celtic unbeaten away from home in the Premier Division for 11 months now. Motherwell certainly going at them from the start. Good solid challenge there from Paul McStay and Ian Angus. And that's a touch for Slater to Miller. McNally, it's cut out by Nyholt. Well, the game off to a furious start, as you would expect. Motherwell trying to fight clear of the relegation zone, and Celtic trailing Rangers by 5 points. And here's the former Motherwell player, Tom Boyd, and his first visit back to Fir Park. It was to Collins, now it's McStay, bring it off to Grant. Switch now to Miller, McKinnon going to meet him. We're getting it an awkward cross, which is well handled by Sjoerd Dijkstra, who had an excellent game at Tannadice recently in the 1-1 draw. A good cross there from Joe Miller. Mowbray beaten by Martin. Dougie Arnott, who's a thorn in Celtic's flesh in this fixture. Well, Pona putting the ball against the Motherwell striker. Galloway it was who knocked it back to Bonner. And as the keeper tried to clear it, it came off Arnott, and that could have been very costly indeed. So it's Collins for Celtic. Boyd getting some treatment from the Motherwell fans, which he's fully expecting this afternoon, having played here for so many years. That's McNally's high cross. Alan Sned, the former Celtic player, was in there, so too is Kip. Still not clear. There's Craney off the post. Oh, what a magnificent save by Dijkstra. And that, it was Craney's shot originally. And the keeper was well beaten. The ball coming off the base of the post, then Slater almost getting his first goal for Celtic, and thwarted by the big Dutchman. Well, Slater actually got a little touch that ball. Now it's Collins through to Craney. The chance on here for Craney. And it's cleared by Luke Nyholt. Well, it was actually some persistent play there by Slater that caused a little deflection. Collins sent a very good ball through to Craney. Still play raging on. Mowbray again. Joe Miller was in just too deep a position there. Otherwise that might have been a telling ball from Mowbray. Here he is again. Craney. Craney fouled by McCart. It's quickly taken. Well, Celtic have certainly anything they've been given, they've taken very quickly indeed. Well, Dijkstra. Oh, the ball lands up in the net. What a disaster for the goalkeeper and for the defence. And Joe Miller steps in after 20 minutes to give Celtic the lead. Well, a comedy of errors there when there seemed absolutely no danger at all. And little Joe Miller gets his second goal of the season. Well, it began with a quick free kick from Peter Grant. There seemed no danger at all here as McKinnon sent the ball back to his goalkeeper, but he sent it right into the path of Miller, and his shot deflected into the net by McKinnon. A dreadful goal for Motherwell to lose. Martin's header, here by Mowbray. Martin's in there again. It's cut out by Galloway for Celtic. Puts it forward to Craney. It's given away though. Given back. It's Slater now for Celtic. Peter Grant trying to find McStay. It was an awkward ball for the Celtic skipper. He tried to nudge it into the path of Joe Miller, but it's a throw-in to Motherwell. Day forcing the play forward for Celtic. Through to Craney. Oh, it's an excellent shot by Slater. And a very good save indeed by Steve Dykstra. Well, Slater must really wonder when that first elusive goal is coming for him. That's twice he's been thwarted in this match by Dykstra. It's Mowbray's header. It's picked up though by Rob McKinnon. Motherwell pouring players forward here. And it's Galloway clearing under pressure from Kirk. There is Mowbray, putting his head to the ball. Joe Miller's in there. McKinnon wins it. Sliding challenge from Grant. There's Angus. Oh, a terrific shot from Ian Angus. He has 2 goals to his credit so far this season. And he hit that one with great power with his left foot. And he certainly wasn't far away. McCart winning the ball for Motherwell. Ian Angus through to Arnott, laid off by Kirk to Cooper. Played through now to Ryan Martin. Good running by the Motherwell players. There's Steve Kirk. Oh, and Bonner got his hand to the ball. Well, it might just have been going wide in any case. The goalkeeper indicating he couldn't afford to take any chance at all. It's an excellent reaction by Kirk. The ball dipping wickedly there, and Bonner took no chance. Touched it behind for the corner kick. So just about a minute and a half of this first half left. Chris McCart is forward for the corner kick. It's hidden by Davy Cooper. Oh, and the ball's in. McCart was in there, but it possibly come off Mowbray on the way into the net. But dreadful defending by Celtic. So just coming up for 44 minutes of this match, and Motherwell get themselves back into the game. Motherwell 1, Celtic 1. So it was Davy Cooper's corner, the ball coming off the head of a Celtic defender. Mowbray went for it, missed it. There was McCart to send it into the back of the net. His second goal in a week, a real captain's goal there. Motherwell 1, Celtic 1. And the free kick now awarded to Motherwell. Mowbray's challenge there on Dougie Arnott. Well, the first half ending in frenzied fashion. We're well inside the final minute. That corner there, organising his defence. Well, what a turnaround it would be if Motherwell could win 2-1 up at half-time. Davy Cooper looking over the ball. How many times have we seen him strike them? Here he comes now with that left foot of his. Well, there's certainly plenty of power in it, but never a problem for Pat Bonner. Defenders really panic when they see that man over the ball. So we're in injury time in this first half. And there goes the half-time whistle. Well, a very interesting first half indeed. Celtic certainly making the early chances, then Jerry Craney it was who struck the ball off the post in those early stages. But Joe Miller put Celtic ahead in 20 minutes after poor defensive play by Motherwell. And then Chris McCart grabbing the equaliser. It was a Cooper corner just a couple of minutes from the interval. The half-time score here, Motherwell 1, Celtic 1. So it's Motherwell who get the second half underway. Well, this is the 16th meeting of the clubs since season 89-90. Celtic have won just 3 times. Motherwell do have a terrific record against the Parkhead side. But it's the home records of both teams that are causing concern to their managers. There's no doubt about that. Celtic, in fact, have taken 9 of the 15 points today away from home. Motherwell have lost 3 games at home so far. Tom Boyd with the throw, finding Collins. Goes down by Cooper. Picked up now by Galloway. Collins again. This is Boyd. An upward cross for the goalkeeper. He's committed himself, but he takes it at the second attempt. Well, he's probably still trying to get over the first half situation when he sent the ball straight to the feet of Joe Miller. So he was at full stretch there and eventually took control of the situation. There's McStay. Collins is breaking in the left. It's an excellent ball from McStay. Collins closed down by Snedden. Tom Boyd with the early cross. It's cut out by McCart. McStay is possessed by Kirk. Galloway steps in, but he gives it away. That's Davy Cooper, nudging it through to Arnott. And the referee indicating a dive. Well, you know, he really should book in a situation like that. If he's saying the player's taking a dive, he should book. But here comes Slater for Celtic. It's Collins. Collins taking on McCart. Support comes from Boyd. And he drives it against Snedden, and the ball goes behind for the corner kick. Well, the referee now is going over to have a word with Dougie Arnott. But he is now taking out the book, and I would certainly agree with the decision. If the referee feels that the player has taken a deliberate dive, Slater. Collins sending it through to Boyd. Great challenge there by Nyholt. And he'll be booked by the referee for that. Again, rather late on Boyd. Breaks now almost into the path of Craney. And Phillipen did well. Still play going on. Phillipen's on the ground. And the referee calling for some treatment for John Phillipen. So Phillipen taking a bad knock there to the ankle as he got the ball back to the goalkeeper. He had made the initial mistake, but he recovered well to get the ball back in the direction of Dijkstra. So Phillipen remains on the field, but still limping quite heavily. It's Kirk getting the touch to Arnott. Kirk again. Brian Martin racing through. Mowbray's gone to meet him, leaving things a bit bare in the middle. He's well beaten there too, and comes Kirk. Well, what a chance there for Motherwell, and Brian Martin did ever so well. He got away from Mowbray, and there was Kirk rising above Tom Boyd, but the header going wide of Bonner's left-hand post. Stuart Slater. Collins. And a penalty kick awarded against Luke Nyholt. We've knocked Slater down. It was excellent running by Slater. He played a nice little 1-2 with Collins. Ran through and was taken out of the play there. The referee immediately pointing to the spot, and now he's unhappy with Dijkstra. Goalkeeper having said something. But I think Colin McLean there and Tom Forsyth trying to make a substitution before the penalty can be taken. Phillipen goes off, and Archie Gourlay comes on. Mike Galloway, who carefully places the ball. Oh, and he strikes it well. 66 minutes gone. Motherwell 1, Celtic 2. The Celtic fans delighted, and Mike Galloway gets his second goal of the season. He scored at Dundee a couple of weeks ago. and he certainly struck the penalty with some power and some style, right into the corner. Well, comes off the head of Galloway to Arnott, who's fouled by Mowbray. And a word of warning here for Tony Mowbray to cool it. So it's Davy Cooper to take the free kick. Puts it forward, looking for Kit. Well, claims for a penalty kick there, and the Motherwell player is absolutely furious. The referee racing out of the penalty area. Still Motherwell have it. It's Angus. And then eventually it's McNally clearing. It's returned by Snedden. McNally gets his head to it. Laid off by Gourlay to Cooper. The offside flag is up against McKinnon. It was the free kick from Davy Cooper, flipped in there, and certainly Kit appeared to be pulled over by McNally, I think it was, and he's absolutely furious about it still, and he's been yellow carded. Here's Slater for Celtic. Wouldn't it be ironic if Craney were to take something here? So play raging on. Slater's on the ground. It's Collins with a cross. It's headed away though. There's Peter Grant. Oh, magnificent goal by Peter Grant. 81 minutes gone, and the candidate for goal of the season, Motherwell 1, Celtic 3. Well, Peter Grant gets his first goal of the season, and what a time to score it. The man who has been up for transfer, look at that for a strike, gave Dykstra absolutely no chance whatsoever, and I just wonder if there'll be a new contract on the table after that effort. It's Ian Angus for Motherwell. Ryan Martin to David Cooper. Peter Grant closing him down quickly, but he does well. He gets the pass through there to Gourlay. Paul McStay doing some defending. So just under 3 minutes left, and it's Joe Miller for Celtic. Playing it through for Slater, but Nyholt's there. He was caught in two minds and eventually has to concede the throw-in. And that one almost catching to Dykstra. Andy Payton sending the ball right across the face of goal. Just getting away from McCart. And the goalkeeper full stretch there. Still play goes on. It's John Collins for Celtic. And there goes the final whistle. Well, it's very much Celtic's second half. Mike Galloway putting them ahead from the penalty spot, and then that man Peter Grant with a superb strike after 81 minutes, a high shot past Dykstra, giving him absolutely no chance. A fantastic goal by Grant. The final score here at Fir Park, Motherwell 1, Celtic 3.